Jeff and Jeremy. It's like a radiogasm.
I said, hey, babe, check it out on the podcast.
Apple Podcast, Google Podcast,
And Spotify.
all this is going viral.
Hey, good morning. Happy Monday.
Really? I do not like this open. It's terrible.
What's wrong with it?
It's cheese. It just drips of, like, if you take Cheese Whiz and you held a
Well, we've been playing rock forever. I mean,
butane lighter to
I don't know. I
it.
kind of like this. Snap to it. I know. Most people tell me that I like music, weird music, that, they're not into.
It's just like, hi, ho, ho.
Well, don't be that way.
Hi, hi.
How was
we're
your
here.
daughter's birthday? I bet it was crazy.
I'm exhausted this morning. Exhausted.
You look tired. But, that's what happens.
Because what happened was her party was on Saturday and her real birthday was yesterday. This is the worst
You want to say it?
possible storm.
Come on. Yesterday was a big day for me.
No, I don't. What was it?
It was my half birthday. I'd share it with your daughter.
Oh, yeah, that's right. And she, conversely, makes no reference to her half birthday being on November 23rd.
That's because you make sure that she doesn't know that is her half birthday and that is my birthday.
No, we tell her we don't celebrate half birthdays.
I'm gonna call her.
because that's not a thing.
Does she have a phone yet? Did she get a cell phone for
She
her
did
8th
not.
birthday? 8 years old, huh?
She did not.
8 years old.
But she had her birthday party on Saturday. Then yesterday was her real birthday, so it's like the double up for a kid, right?
Halfway to drive.
It's like you get two parties. So then, like, family came over yesterday, and yesterday was a much nicer day than Saturday was.
Yeah.
So it was nothing but pool day.
Yeah,
and
just go, go, go.
all dear old dad had to do was just break his back doing manual labor in the backyard, moving landscape rocks around.
When is my birthday this year? I'm going to get your daughter a half birthday gift just to upset you. And I'm going to go right around you, and I'm going to go right to your wife on this.
Don't because well, you know what's
And I
funny
think your
about
wife
this,
will think it's cool.
we'll be out of town because it'll be Thanksgiving.
No, it won't. Yeah, it will. No, it won't.
I have a calendar. in
Wait,
front of me, actually.
I think
Weirdly enough.
Yeah, it's the Tuesday before Thanksgiving.
Yeah,
Are you taking that whole week off? No, you're not.
yeah, we'll be doing something.
You're going to be doing something now. You're such a jackass.
I don't want my daughter or my son, for that matter, celebrating half birthdays. I think it's a very
I don't have a half birthday with your son.
narcissistic trait.
So,
It's a very narcissistic.
you know what?
trait.
Here's the thing, Jeff. Do you ever think I've celebrated a half birthday before I met your daughter? Never did. That was the bond we shared when your daughter came into this world. I'm like, oh my God, she was born on my half birthday. I've never even thought about a half birthday before. Just the way that I connect with, if you want to ruin that for me, then go right ahead. It's fine. I don't have any kids. Your kids are the closest thing I have to being around kids. And so I just, I thought it was kind of cool. And you want to poo-poo it, then, that's fine.
No, I just don't think anybody should celebrate a half birthday. I don't think it's a thing.
It's not really a
it doesn't matter.
celebration. It's
I
not
don't
like
think
I'm expecting a gift.
or draw attention.
You didn't
to
bring
it.
me a gift, did you?
Draw attention to
Did you
it.
bring me something?
No.
Nothing? Are you still buying me lunch today?
You know what? Last week, Jeremy, I did a I bought lottery tickets last week and I never checked them. My God,
Are you changing the subject?
I did really well.
Are you changing the subject on my half birthday?
Yeah.
I bought tickets too. I got 2 numbers out of the Mega Millions, but no Mega Ball.
But last week when I went to check my numbers, I played a Fantasy 5 and a Super Lotto Plus. And on the Fantasy 5, I ended up winning like $15.
Wow.
I don't even know how many numbers I matched. I just cashed it.
The Fantasy 5?
Yeah.
That's got to be the best odds.
It's better odds, yeah, because it's only 5 numbers.
I mean, out of Mega and Super Lotto and
the
Powerball.
The payout's a lot less too. I mean, it's like,
Do you have the app on your phone?
300,000, yeah.
Yeah.
And then on the Super Lotto Plus, I ended up getting $10, and I was like, whoa,
Wow.
that's pretty good. Whatever I did it pseudo right. So,
I didn't win anything. I never win anything on.
You know
lotto
what? I want to check out the California lottery. Like, what's it mean when you win $15? Like, how many did I match?
Which game did you play? Fantasy 5?
Yes, that's the one I won the big money.
Oh,
or the
let's see.
$15 at least.
You could win $13 if you matched 3 of 5 numbers.
So that's what I must have done, and then
If you would have matched 4 of 5, it shot from 13 to 480. Oh, so close.
How much?
4 numbers out of 5, you would have got $480. I know, one number off.
I got 3.
And then if you get all 5, no. Now it's only $67,000. What am I talking about? That'd be amazing. I had to go buy myself a new camper and tell my wife to deal with it because I bought the ticket.
Wait a few days and it'll be like 300 something. I typically buy a Fantasy 5 like every third or fourth day because that's usually when the jackpot gets to where I can justify the $1 investment. Are you kidding me? If somebody told me, hey, give me $1, I'll turn it into $67,000. I give it to them in a second.
Hey, this week we're giving away $1,000 to one person. Automatic $1,000 in the $1,000 playlist brought to you by Perry Ford Lincoln. Free money again today. How much cash will it be? Could it be yours? Be listening for your playlist. If you hear all 3 of your songs, make sure you call them before the 3rd song is over or text just to say, hey, that's my playlist. And as long as you get in there before the 3rd song's over, that money is yours. Not really sure when it's going to happen. I haven't looked. Could happen at any time.
Could happen next.
Whoa! Jeff and Jeremy in the morning.
Jeff and Jeremy here, KZOZ.com, your home for the $1,000 playlist brought to you by Perry Ford. This is, you like Chinese food? You're not a big Chinese food guy.
Yeah, I do. I like Trader Joe's Kung Pao chicken, Trader Joe's orange mandarin chicken.
What about a restaurant?
And their chicken fried rice.
Do you ever get the fortune cookies when you go to the restaurant?
And I also like anything that Panda Express offers. But outside of that, no, I don't like Chinese food. I do like Thai food, though, which is weird because they're very similar.
Well, I want to talk about fortune cookies right now because there's now been a study done. You know how they always put the lotto numbers on the back of your fortune cookie? Because now the fortunes are really lame. It's like, you're a nice person. And then you flip it over and there's numbers to play. Well, they've done a study. And a recent survey or study revealed that 146 lottery winners between 2004 and 2021 chose their lucky numbers based on the fortune cookie.
That's kind of a big number when you think about it.
Yeah. All said and done, those fortunes reaped more than $406 million in winnings from Powerball, Mega, Daily Draw, and scratch-off tickets from 40 different states.
Yeah, but is there a number to find out how many people use birthdays that won between 2004 and 2021?
No, I don't know. That this is about the lotto numbers on the back of your fortune cookie.
I'm sure the number that
I got another stat for you, though.
Birthdays is way higher.
All right. Out of these 146 lottery winners, 93% of them earned more than $100,000 each. Are you kidding me? I never play. I throw that son of a bitch right in the garbage.
Yeah, but Jeremy, so you think about it. There's how many lottery drawings between 2004 and now? I mean, there's one, at least, okay, operate on the assumption that there's
but 146.
A minimum of 4 a week.
That's true. But 93% of the 146 winners won over $100,000.
A year's worth of winnings.
Well, I've got a new strategy.
A year's worth of
the problem with this is why I wish you could do it on the phone.
No.
Because I hate carrying that stupid piece of paper around that has my numbers on it. And then I got to save it or I have to fill it out again. And I realize it doesn't take all that long, but it's like there's people in the store, you're just trying to get in and out.
Like I mentioned, that $15 ticket and that $10 ticket, I still have yet to cash those. There's a good possibility they're going to go lost because I'm going to forget to cash them, and then the state even gets more money.
So we want to know how it is that you pick your lottery numbers. Do you ever use the lotto numbers on the back of the fortune? 805-543-3693. Drop us a text on the 805 beer lines.
Wake up. Jeff and Jeremy in the morning.
Hey, country boy, now that you're up in Paso Robles, any of your neighbors got any exotic animals like roosters or chickens? I know a lot of people in Paso Robles have chickens.
My next door neighbor has a coop, but I don't think it's active. And
Obviously, no rooster because you would hear it.
yeah,
This guy up in Washington State, in Tumwater. You know where Tumwater is? Is that south or is that north of Seattle?
it's south. It's north of Olympia.
Yeah,
It's
okay.
the northern suburb.
It's
of
like
Olympia.
northeastern, right? Okay, that's south of where I grew up then.
Yes.
This guy's name is Mike Johnson, not from the Beach Boys, but I don't know, maybe it is. But I doubt it because he's fighting the city.
How do you know the names of all the Beach Boys?
I only know one.
Mike Johnson?
Mike Johnson is the lead singer of the Beach Boys.
No, Brian Wilson is
Okay, well, Mike Johnson's like
another
one
singer
of the guys.
because they're all harmonized. So it's.
Am I right, or do I need to look this up?
I don't know. I just know Brian Wilson. That's it. That's the only Beach Boy I know. Is Brian Wilson because he's the most famous one.
Brian Wilson is the singer, and then Bruce Johnson, Mike Love. I was wrong.
So you don't
I was
know.
wrong.
Okay.
Bruce Johnson and Mike Love, and I got them confused.
If they had a
Now,
baby.
didn't Mike Love come in and take over for Bruce Johnson?
I don't know. There's some weird thing that I
Yeah.
care not to get into.
He's the guy with the
Beach
blondish
Boys.
silver hair.
Beats me.
You know what I'm talking about. The one I saw at the Puyallup Fair
Do you want to?
a long time ago. Anyways,
Do you want to?
this guy's
could
got
get to-
roosters.
I could get to the bottom of it
Yeah.
right now.
who are you calling? You calling your wife? Whose number would you know that one?
Oh my gosh.
Your mom's? Your mom a big fan? I doubt your wife.
Yeah, but I got to call my stepdad, and I got to call the home phone, which they never answer because only telemarketers call, but they still have it, which is a bit
Maybe they'll surprise you right now.
They might because they probably have caller ID and they'll see it's coming from 805.
Are they up this early? Well, they may not.
Yeah, they're always up.
They're old.
They're up all the time.
Retired.
Hello.
Hey,
Hey.
it's me and
Hey.
Jeremy.
Hi.
How you doing?
You didn't even say hi to me when you were here.
I didn't see you.
I'm just
I
teasing.
missed ya.
I'm just teasing. I saw your pictures.
Oh, did you? Good.
I told them that you were camping. So
Did you
they-
tell him
they
I said
asked
hi?
about
Did he
it.
tell you I said hi? Because I specifically said on Friday, I said, make sure you tell your folks I said hi.
Yeah, he did.
I think you would lie for him.
Thanks for covering. Actually, not calling to talk to you, calling to talk to Paul if he's available.
Yeah, he's right here. Okay.
Bye.
Calling to talk to you. Yeah. You're on the air.
Hello?
Hey, so it's a bit confusing to me, the Beach Boys turmoil and tumult with Brian Wilson and then the new version of the Beach Boys. Can you break it down in a somewhat short way because we're trying to figure it out?
No, I can't.
Well, here's the deal. Mike Love took over for Brian, right?
I really don't remember.
Okay.
But there was something there, right? Like there's a different version of the Beach Boys than what was the original version of the Beach Boys, and that's the Beach Boys that are touring right now. But then they made amends or something along those lines. Do you know any of that?
No.
Okay. You just know that you show up and they're going to sing the songs that you like, and then that's why you go to the concerts.
Why would you bother Paul with this?
Well, the last time I went to a concert was the one that you took us to.
Yeah, I didn't
Years
take
ago.
you. I gave you the tickets because
Yeah,
Poppy was really young and we had
Yeah,
to stay home with
that's
her.
right.
Yeah, and they went and saw him
but
at Cal
I really
Poly.
haven't followed them since then.
Okay. All right. I know that there was, but that version didn't have Brian Wilson there, right?
I'm not sure.
Yeah. I think anybody who goes to the Beach Boys concerts, they only care if the songs that they like are being played. They don't care who's doing them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, Paul, I'm sorry I missed you last week and I was camping, but it was nice to hear from you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice talking to you.
Okay. Have a good day.
Okay.
See, nobody
Bye-bye.
can. Thanks,
Bye.
thanks,
Bye-bye.
Paul. Nobody can clear up the Beach Boys thing. Nobody knows what's going on. With
Well,
the
it
Beach
says
Boys.
after the death of Carl Wilson in 1998, Love continued to tour with the Beach Boys along with Johnston and supporting band and musicians, occasionally including John Stamos. We remember that from the Wonder Years.
What?
Or not the Wonder Years, Small
Full
House?
House?
Full House. God.
Small House.
Small House. What the hell?
I think they should rename it Small House because it was way too small of a house for that many people.
Right. I just didn't like the show that much. He leased exclusive rights to the music under the Beach Boys. Blah 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 blah. blah,
See,
blah,
it's very convoluted and
2000.
confusing. So I think what happens is people go to the Beach Boys and they're like, "Who's playing tonight?" Beach Boys. Like, I don't care who's up there as long as they're singing "Little Deuce Coupe" and "Little Old Lady from Pasadena." I'm fine. Sign me up.
Yeah.
That's what happened with Paul.
But I'm pretty sure Mike Love is the lead singer now.
Okay, sure, whatever. And that's Kevin Love's what?
Yeah, we got sidetracked.
Uncle?
We were talking about this guy.
Uncle or dad?
Is who? I don't know.
Kevin Love of the NBA. See how much more confusing
It's
this
his
thing is?
uncle, Jeff. I don't know.
I don't know either. All I know is if Kevin Love starts breaking out in Little Deuce Coupe, I'm fine.
Wake up. Jeff and Jeremy in the morning.
All right, so Tom wrote in, he wanted to know what happened with the turkeys. It wasn't turkeys, it was roosters. And this guy up in
Roosters
Washington.
Firearms? Is that what you're talking about?
No, this guy
The place in
named Mike
Templeton?
Johnson,
Oh
who
my
I
gosh.
got confused for Mike Love.
Let me tell you about
had
the
gotten in
parking
trouble.
lot at Roosters Firearms. Dude, it is insane.
Settle down, Huel.
Can I tell you?
Settle down, Huel.
Can-
Let me tell you something.
Can I tell you? I mean, I got to take my kid to T-ball on Saturday morning, and the parking for T-ball's bad enough, and Roosters is just right down the street. I'm thinking, is this crossover for Roosters parking because everybody's buying a gun? No, that's not the case. But maybe it is a little bit of a crossover. You know, you see what I'm doing here. I'm filibustering your chicken story.
Well, I don't need to tell it. But the guy got charged $100 a day, and he didn't go in. He was told that he was getting fined $100 a day. He
It
didn't
is
go in for
important.
98 days.
It
And
is important.
now there was $9,800 in fines.
It is
because he's got a
important.
rooster.
It is very important to check with your local jurisdiction of whether or not you can have chickens in your yard.
That's the
because
thing.
A lot of people and a lot of millennials think it's cool
Well,
because
they can have chickens. They can't have roosters. And the thing about roosters is they make a lot of noise. So you have to have a piece of property that's been designated to be a farm. I think anybody can have chickens at their house. That's,
Don't you need
I would
a-
still look into your zoning.
Don't
but-
you need two? Don't two need to tango though in order to have eggs?
2 roosters?
Or no, that's not the case, right?
No, you got a hen and you got a. I don't know. Andy might know something about that.
I mean the
You
chicken,
got a guy here that
the chicken thing
Lays
is
an egg.
just as confusing to me as the Beach Boys.
which came first.
What's the difference between a hen and a rooster? I don't know.
So,
I mean, don't you need a male and a female in order to have eggs? Beats me. I don't know.
anyways, coming up here in a little bit. Finally, a celebrity is standing up and he's speaking out against cancel culture. So maybe we can move forward with this. We'll tell you who it is and what they have to say next.
Jeff and Jeremy in the morning.
Jeff and Jeremy here. Coming up, we got Dumbass of the Day. And we're also going to get to this story about the woman weightlifter that's got a lot of problems or harassment after. She was lifting weights and she was pregnant. And people saw she was pregnant and she was lifting weights.
Yeah.
Was it like smoking a cigarette pregnant kind of criticism or having a cocktail? It's funny because I've known people that are pregnant to drink a glass of red wine. And some doctors are okay with that and actually say it still has good benefits because it's low alcohol, just 1 glass. But other people, if they saw you pick up a glass of red wine while you're pregnant, they would call 911 and turn you in. Be like leaving your kid in the car with the windows up on an 80-degree day.
So this lady is a weightlifter by profession. Okay. She's a fitness trainer and she's got other people that are working with her and she's even got a spotter, in this video that she put on Instagram. Now, why you would put yourself out there on Instagram is beyond me because you're
Looky me. Look at me. Look
Well,
at
yeah,
me.
exactly.
Looky. This is what happens when you want people to pay attention to you.
You're putting yourself out there when you necessarily don't need to. But it is like I don't understand the craze of social media. I really don't, because people go there to look for things that they don't like so they can comment on them and be rude about it because this is the only thing you can do. Like if I were walking by a gym and I saw a pregnant woman,
because this is a
lifting
mean
weights,
society we
I
live in,
could
and
not-
people were picked on their whole
I
life
would
growing
not-
up, and now they can pick on somebody else, and they don't have to. There's no repercussions for it. I mean, it's just I get to be mean now, and
Imagine walking by a gym, looking in, seeing a pregnant woman lifting weights, and walking in there and saying, "Oh my God," and giving her essentially 2 paragraphs of preach
Yeah.
to her face.
See, I would.
That's not going to happen in real
I would
life.
have a different reaction, probably because I'm a guy and I don't have kids and I haven't gone through all this. But I'd be like, "Damn, look at that belly!" And you
I
just.
don't-
That's impressive.
If I saw it in person, I would be like, "Oh, whoa, well, that mom's she's getting after it." But then I would move on.
Wouldn't backtalk her if she was my mom. She would whip my ass.
I wouldn't post a comment and then sit there and wait to see what people said about my comment.
Oh, that's what people love.
Like, could you imagine? This is what it is. The real life. This is the real life version of that. I go into that gym. I start yelling at her. Then you're walking by that gym. You see me in that gym yelling at her. Then you say, well, I see that guy yelling at her. I'm going to go yell at her. And then everybody that's within earshot of us starts coming over and yelling at her. And then all of a sudden, it's not just that little business there, but the neighboring businesses, they hear what's going on. They come in and yell at her. That's what social media is, and that's why it is the most toxic thing that we have ever ran across. Like, you think global warming is bad? Global warming ain't dick compared to the problem that social media has
the
provided.
venom.
Yeah,
the
it's
social
provided for
media
society.
spews all over us. All right. Coming up, we got to get to Dumbass of the Day. This could have been it, right? But the ultimate payback to your ex after a divorce and they die. Next in Dumbass of the Day.